Hello everyone, this is Krisla from Rootstack, and in this video we want to explore a little about Drupal as a content management system or a CMS. First, we can define Drupal as a content management system that is open source, which allows everybody to use the code and customize it as they wish. It has all the functionalities that we can expect from CMS, but it also differs because it has standard features, it is flexible because it's modular, and it allows easy handling of content. Creating dynamic content experiences is easy with Drupal, and it is also a good choice to create integrated digital frames since it can be extended with thousands of plugins and modules. When talking about Drupal, we can highlight its main functionalities that make it an excellent system. First, we can talk about that it's independent from platforms, servers, or databases. It is mainly configured on Linux, Apache, and MySQL or PostgreSQL. It can also be installed on Windows, Solaris, BSD, or macOS servers. It allows a granular management of users and their permissions. Roles can be created with an assigned list of permissions that will only grant you access to what you decide. You can create a multiple number of content types that cover any need, and you can define how these content types appear on the site and interact with each other. Drupal also has a fairly flexible taxonomy system and a menu structure. This provides unlimited customization of the categories to which the content relates. And also, we can highlight that Drupal allows high SEO customization. Users will be able to define custom URLs, permanent links, metadata per page, and an automatically generated XML sitemap. So why we as a company prefer Drupal? As a content management system, Drupal represents the advancement of web development, being a system that combines personalization with easy content management. It has always been preferred by developers because while it seems like a complicated solution, it is easy to achieve a custom website in just weeks. It's also a modular style system, which makes it flexible. Each Drupal function can be easily activated or deactivated. Content managers can manage these functions after they have been installed. Drupal also distinguishes itself from other CMS because it gives users great freedom to manage content. There are a wide variety of views and content types that can be created. Also, security in Drupal is superior, mainly because being an open source system, the user owns the code and decides how it will be protected. In addition, updates and patches for Drupal modules are regularly being released. We can also highlight that the Drupal community represents a source of innovation that can be used for projects. They are constantly proposing new integrations and ways of doing things. And lastly, Drupal has a lot of room to grow. It allows integrations, handles high traffic flows, and promotes unique content strategies. As we have mentioned, Drupal has many content expansions and display capabilities thanks to its modules. Some of the most popular are Views. It allows to display almost any information that we have in our database in a simple and organized way. Then we have Web Forms, which allows us to go from configuring notifications to seeing the registration of all the submissions on the web. Panels is a module that allows us to create different layouts where we can include various types of contents and views. And then we have Paragraphs, which can simply be from anything from a simple text block or an image to a complex and configurable slideshow. Drupal can be used in a wide variety of projects, from corporate websites with a few sections to integration with e-commerce and inventory system. It is used by high-end websites that receive a large amount of traffic on a daily basis, such as the Weather Channel, Men's Health, Pinterest, the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, the Harvard University, and the NASA. These are just a few of the most popular ones. So now, let's look at Drupal in comparison. In the CMS market, Drupal ranks a bit high. Looking at Gartner's quadrants, Drupal is in the leader quadrant under the name of Akia, just having Adobe on top and being on par with Sitecore. The fact that Drupal is positioned in the leadership quadrant means that it is a system that executes actions with the standards of its current vision and is well positioned in the future. Furthermore, if we compare Drupal with other open source CMS, such as WordPress or Joomla, we find that Drupal is the most flexible of them all. We can see that Drupal has an MVC architecture, it has an internal API, it has a repackage and reuse approach. It's oriented to enterprise companies, it has a security dedicated team, it's supported by a company, and it has free updates. However, when we look at the development learning curve, we see that Drupal has the highest one. But when we take into consideration all the things that Drupal brings with itself, the curve becomes more acceptable. The content management system market offers many options, but Drupal stays on the top of our list. It is constantly innovating, it is flexible, and allows you to create incredible digital experiences.